or did they go through the sliff? But I thought the sliff was asleep until Richard woke her up. Was it awake when, like, they were able to go through it?
That's a good question. Were they going through the sliff before? Because they're like they're in the Wizard's Keep and shit.
Yeah, and I know that he busted the door open, right, when he took the boundary down. I understand that's how that all happened
previously.
Right? But at that point, were the Mariswith then able to use this lift? Because I thought he had to go down there and be like, wake with his gift before she popped up.
That's a really good question. I don't know. But yeah, no, they shouldn't have been able to go through there before him waking her up.
So didn't they have to travel all the way from the old world? But it doesn't seem like that.
Yeah, but only after he woke up the sliff, which is very, very recently.
Yeah.
Maybe after that, they started using it to go from the old world.
So if he didn't wake it up, they wouldn't have come through. Or at the very least, the queen wouldn't have come through, and they wouldn't have come through at such a fucking... Like, if he wasn't down there, like, hey guys, let's hang out, go to Aidendrill. Would they have gone to Aidendrill? I don't know, do you?
No.
So...
No, I'm not really sure.
I don't know, Kahlan. What if?
What if? I get I'm reminded of Clarice when she tells Hannibal Lecter to point that high-powered perception back at yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know, Kahlan. Why don't you try that trick out on yourself, see what you come up with?
Yeah.
I was trying, okay?
Yeah.
I was failing miserably. I released a horrible beast. But we got that handled. Hey, it's okay now.
Okay, no, she's trying to be on his side. I'm just saying, I think it's flawed logic.
Richard does point out that he had to go to destroy the palace, right? And keep it from Jagang, which is true and not the mistake he made. 90% of his mistakes, like this whole book, were just trusting the Mariswith.
Yeah, just following the, quote-unquote passion instead of reason and following the Mariswith. I get he had to go down there. Kahlan probably would have fucking died. Yes, he had to go to the new or the old world, whatever, and this all probably would have happened anyways. I'm just saying, trying to say that his instincts did not, I don't know. Let's not make him a hero and be like, oh, the Mariswas weren't your fault. He is a hero.
Don't just sweep it under the rug. Yeah. He did do that.
Yeah.
Mistakes will be made.
Yes. Yes. He did make a mistake. This was not like, that's not your bad, Richard. It's all good. People did die.
The lesson learned from their talk is that Richard is breaking Wizard's third rule by being worried that he broke it.
I didn't like that.
I didn't either, but it's also because it confused me. I feel like this is a point, and this is in all total fucking honesty. That line, when I heard it read, I was like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
And so I re-listened to it again, and I was like, wait, what? And it kind of, I don't know, it went right over my head at least twice.
I know that there are very, very smart people who I'm sure caught it right away, and I'm sure totally grasped that. I think this is another one of those, because with, cognitive dissonance and all of that line of thinking, objectivism, that line of thinking, there's a lot of, conversation that sounds circle talk to me that makes sense to other people. They're like, yes, okay, this means this correlates to that. I'm just not smart enough to, or I guess maybe my brain just gets tired of thinking, and I'm like, I could probably figure it out. I just, I don't have the energy sometimes to be like, okay, so where does that line of thought follow through to?
He was too worried about the rule. He was being passionate about the rule to that he didn't just apply the rule.
Yes.
Just use logic, because he was worried about not using logic.
He's so passionately upset that he broke the third rule that he is now not using reason and able to overcome his passionate upsetness about breaking the third rule.
Yeah. I'm going to go with that. Because it's a little confusing.
Yeah, nailed it. Got it.
Maybe we're doing it right now, Jade. Maybe just right now it's happening.
Probably.
All right. Well, before the Mord Sith join this little party, we are going to take a break for some beer. Brr! All right. Yeah, no, we really meant it. We have a shitload of notes, and we did not cut any of them, so we're just going to try our best to keep moving right along. And this is definitely going to help us do that. This is Raspberry Lime Jam from Foundation Brewing Company. It is a sour fruit ale with raspberry, fuck yeah, lime, and milk sugar, clocking in at 5%. Yeah, it's got like little lime pieces and raspberries that look like they might be rocks. No, they're just raspberries. They're shiny.
Raspberries.
They're weird shiny in a weird way.
Hmm.
Oh, and they hail from Maine.
They- They hail
they
from
hail
Maine.
from Maine, yeah.
I think you said a whole bunch of stuff there. That was strange.
I did. I'm so backwards. Okay. Okay. Definitely a sour. That first one always gets you.
Yeah, you gotta,
but
like-
I don't hate it.
You gotta like coat your mouth with it once.
Yeah. You got to go all the way in. It's like
Yeah.
cold water. Just jump in there.
Activate the bitters. Here we go. Or is it the bitters? No, it's a sour part of your tongue, because I guess the sour part is a whole part of your tongue on its own. I got it. Never mind. Yeah, I don't hate it. I could drink it. It is a sour, so I don't think it's like a I'm gonna drink 12 of these tonight type beer, but maybe one or two and I'd be good.
Yeah, there's definitely good flavor there.
Yeah. I don't know, I definitely taste more of the raspberry, but the lime does cut it pretty good. I like it, and we're gonna grab a couple more. We'll be back right after this. Hi! Welcome back! We're back from the commercial.
So happy about that.
Yeah, I had beer. Anyways, the Mord Sith, they're back too, and they enter without knocking. Richard tells Kahlan that they enjoy testing, so they rarely knock. They do whatever the fuck they want, really. So, like, he's trying to ease her in to the way of the Mord Sith to let her know, like, hey, they kind of do
They are
what
literally
they want. Yeah.
always up our ass. They never stop doing this.
Yeah. It's like a constant fucking thing. So, Kara.
Kara.
I know.
Whew.
I'm sorry.
Whew.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Kara tells them that there is business. Representatives are there to speak with Lord Rawl. They want to talk right fucking now. And Berdine wants his help with Kolo's journal.
We know you're sleeping in because you just fought a battle. But wake up early and do a ton of shit. Because, well, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess I understand.
It's literally his job, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I kind of get it.
Well, at least as far as the representatives, Berdine's shit, like, I get they've only, like, touched the surface of that journal. But still, there's, like, other stuff going on. Like, give me a hot second before we get back into research mode, okay?
And they are both really doing well with the Haida Haran and the translating. And, like, she could probably, you know, you could do other stuff.
Yeah,
Work on other stuff. Come back to it.
Yeah, I am busy. You keep going with what you can do until I can get to you. That's just how this is gonna go. Kahlan didn't know they were translating it, because, I mean, she doesn't know a lot of shit. She hasn't been around. But she's impressed that they're able to figure out Haida Haran, because it's, like, super fucking hard, and she knows that. Berdine makes a little cheeky comment about working on it together all through the night, to which Richard tries to change the subject, like, immediately, and that would make me even more sus. Like, if he would have been like, yeah, all the time, because we were trying to figure out, you know, what the fuck to do next.
He leans in
Berdine.
because there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she brings it up that way. It just looks so bad. Like, even if it is innocent, and we know it was, like, yeah, we were working together at night.
And he's like, anyways, the
Alone.
weather.
Yeah,
is
look
great.
at that fucking snake cloud. Is that
Yeah.
a snake cloud up there?
Yeah, especially after everything else that she's like had to navigate around and not knowing about. Just come on, Richard.
He pulls an errand, just runs out the door like, oh, I forgot, I gotta wash my hair. I'll be back later.
Yeah.
I'm back
Berdine,
now. Surprise.
Berdine doesn't let it drop though. She brings up how well Richard's big hands fit on her tit. She's like, no, we're gonna really make your fiance here uncomfortable and see how welcome she's really gonna be.
Lean in
here.
even further.
Yeah. So she goes on to tell Kahlan all about Richard making
All of his
them
tits.
show-
All 7 of them.
yeah, making them show him all their tits, but hers fit the best in his hands. And Kahlan doesn't skip a fucking beat. She says her boobs are a little bit smaller, so Rhaena's hands would probably be a better fit. And I was like, yeah, there you go, Kahlan.
I've never seen a Mord Sith go more pale.
Yeah, she just gives it right back to him, which is, I think, what they want. Like, that's what Berdine was looking for.
Literally chokes on her pear.
Yeah. Is she going to get jealous, or is she going to, like, fuck around with us back? And or, like, hold her own, at least. And I like the way that she deals with it. But after everything Kahlan has dealt with, I would not blame her for being jealous and being like, oh my god, we have to have a chit-chat right fucking now.
Yeah, no shit. Like, hey, I know Richard's been putting up with you, but I am the woman of the house, and let me tell you how things are going to go.
Or at the very least with Richard. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Boundaries. Okay? Do you know what that word is?
No, they don't.
No. Berdine choked on her pear as the other two women laughed. And they were like, yeah, that was a good one. Kara, fuck me. I don't know why.
It's going farther and farther into the what is that? The hard A?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know very many people in real life that are called Kara as opposed to Kara, and for whatever reason, my brain is just like, that's how you say that name.
We're just gonna call her Carrie from now on.
Fuck no, we're not. We're not gonna do that.
We will
I don't
get
like that.
death threats in our email.
Yeah, I don't like that. I just have to figure it out. My brain just has to fix it. But she told Richard that she liked Kahlan and he could keep her. And when he catches up to Kahlan, he tells her this, and she's like, well, I like them too. And she doesn't think that he could find guards that would protect him better than these women. Like, she obviously fully gets what's happening here and is totally, maybe not okay, but she gets it.
Yeah, they're coming to terms with each other, who they are, what they do, their proximity to Richard, and like, you know, the Mord Sith are going to be there because they are the Lord Rawl's protectors. And Kahlan is going to be there because Kahlan loves Richard.
Yeah.
So nobody's budging here. And these are the strongest female personalities in this book.
Yeah.
Are here and butting heads. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, like you said, they're feeling each other out, which is interesting because they're both doing pretty much the same thing. Like the Mord Sith are being like, is this a good woman? Is she gonna, maybe not is she a good woman, but is she going to let us do what we have to do for the Lord Rawl and not bother us about all of that bullshit?
Yeah.
And Kahlan is like, these bitches are around my man all the time. What are they about? And yeah, it's just an interesting, like, she's known them longer, but they feel closer to him with their, like, bond.
They're all peeing on Richard in their own special way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's a nice way to tie that up.
So once Richard gets down to the dais and, like, sits there with Kahlan in her confessor chair and all that shit, the reps are brought in. Fuck, why did I get this part of the notes?
Just lucky, I guess.
Jesus. Garthrum of Liffany, I got that one.
Nailed it.
Thayrault of Harborg. How do you say that? How the fuck do you say that, Nate? Don't laugh! You need to help me! What the hell?
I'm sorry, that was really funny. No, I don't think I'm gonna get it any better. I'm going with Therialt of Hergborg.
Hergborg.
Therialt of Hergborg.
Okay.
And Bezencourt of Sandaria.
There we go. Those are all the guys.
Gothram of Liffany.
Yes.
Liffany is the funnest one to say.
Yes.
Funnest. The most fun. Oh my gosh.
Wow. So they're all surprised but pleased to see Kahlan there with Richard. Garthram speaks first. He offers the unconditional surrender of Liffany. He's like, here we go. Balls on the table. I got you. We're here. Exactly what you asked for.
Right.
Bezencourt is like, I'm here to do the same. But
I believe that's actually pronounced Bezencourt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he wants to make sure that the Mother Confessor is cool with all this first. I mean, especially now that she's sitting right here.
Yeah.
Like, are you cool? Is this what you wanted, or
being that you're actually in charge here?
Yeah.
Just want to clear this with you first.
Yeah.
Don't want to go accidentally committing treason or anything like that.
Yeah. Brownie points? Do I get brownie points for asking, or no? Okay. Kahlan says that she and her wizard are doing what the first Mother Confessor and her wizard did, and that's what's best for the future of her people. they believe that is going with Lord Rawl and Ahara, which just so happens to also be her wizard.
Right.
From the outside, this really does